What's up, guys? Welcome to the CloudSurfers Podcast. How y'all doing? I'm Tristen, aka Fladfucks, and today I'm joined here with Christian, Galaxy Skulls. Say what's up.
Yo.
Alright.
Oh.
Tanner can't be here today. However, alright, this is father loud. Let me just turn down this music.
I have it at 2 and he's still like extremely loud. Like
yeah. I got him now. So, anyway, so today we're joined here with a guest because Tanner can't be here. Xenohex Austin. Say what's up, my guy.
Hi there.
All right. So, first off, I want to say, we're sorry for not putting out a podcast last week. We didn't say anything about it, but what happened was we were all just like busy doing our own things. Like Tanner had things he needed to do, and I was out like doing things with my friends, right? And so yeah, we just completely didn't say anything. So sorry about that, but without further
and I
ado,
stopped breathing for a second, so
understand. So but without
You know-
further ado, let's start the podcast. So first
All right.
Xenohex, thank you so much for joining us today. Appreciate you.
Of course.
Alright.
Of course. Alright.
Yep.
Don't really know what I expected, but
Alright, first question. Just screams. And he's muted.
alright. First question. If you were to be any superhero in the world, are you gay?
Of course.
I love how
Why
matter
wouldn't
of
you
fact
be?
you said that like, yeah, of course. Why wouldn't I? Now, alright, so Christian, you said you had a topic you want to talk about? Or a couple?
Yeah, hold on, I'm just doing something real fast. Let me just
Alright,
do the
so
old,
the podcast will continue when Christian finally figured out what he's doing.
Alright, hold on. So if you guys haven't been on Instagram or anything in a while, there's this artist that works for BuzzFeed whose name is like Adam Ellis, but his name is like Adam Tots on Instagram, and he makes copy-paste comics that are relatable and pretty much like feminist BuzzFeed kind of stuff. Jeez, I can't talk. But yesterday, not yesterday, a couple days ago, or maybe like sometime last month.
A couple days ago, yesterday, well not yesterday, a couple days ago, maybe sometime last month.
Because I have this screenshot and it says 2 hours ago, but it wasn't 2 hours. Like freaking like July 30th or something. I don't know. But like someone was like, people were getting angry at him because because he's making like a salary while artists are struggling, and he goes, "You people are saying that I'm getting a salary while artists that are actually better than me are not making it. Is that my fault? I've earned my spot. Focus on your $5 DeviantArt commissions and leave me alone." And then he deleted it like 2 hours later. And then he was like, "All I'm saying, forget my last tweet. It wasn't anything supposedly bad. I'm just saying if you don't like my art, just don't like it and just move on with your life." And he's like trying to cover it up like he's not a fucking dipshit or whatever. And then people started making memes where like because if you look at any of his comics, they're all just copy paste. Like it's all just like he takes his avatar and puts it in like 4 squares and zooms in and writes text. That's all he does, and it's like it's so dumb. It's like the dumbest thing I've seen.
Yeah, I gotcha. So pretty much he was being a complete idiot. And then when people are just like, "Hey, stop being like a cock," he's like, "But like, why?" I mean, it seems reasonable. I mean, can you blame the guy? I mean, like, he works for BuzzFeed. He's obviously not the smartest.
No, but the thing is, he retaliated when people were like, they were just saying like, you understand that you're getting a salary, or people who are actually like are really good at art or struggling while you just copy paste shit. And he's like, "Is that my fault? No, I got a job. Why don't you do it yourself?" And like he's gonna be like super like full of himself, and he's just like that kind.
In one respect, I will say like like he's partially right. Just like he didn't choose it to be like that way, you know.
Why are you standing up for someone who worked for BuzzFeed? Are you thinking about this, Tristen?
No, I'm just saying like he didn't necessarily choose to do this and like opposed to the other artists. So like in that respect, he really doesn't have much control over that. But like I don't know. I mean like the whole like DeviantArt $5 commissions. That's like a broad generalization and like completely dodging the point that they're trying to make. What are your thoughts, Austin?
Well, I haven't really heard about any of that stuff. I haven't really seen that.
Well,
So I can't really say anything about it.
Alright, understandable.
In other news, a woman with the best butt in China cannot leave her house without getting mobbed.
Yo, what now?
There was this news article I found. I'm not sure where it was. A screenshot, and someone posted on Instagram, and it was like, woman with the best butt in China cannot leave her house in yoga pants or tights without getting mobbed.
How thick is this booty? Like,
I mean, if you see China, like most of them are all like flat. You know what I'm saying?
all right.
And there's a reason why
Have you been there before?
Listen.
Alright, why don't we just like stop it right there?
Listen, I don't care about getting all fucking racist.
All right.
I just found I'm looking for news topics because I don't know what I'm talking about.
All right. Now you said you wanted to talk about these freshmen in your school and how you want to drop kick them though.
Well, I already did that last podcast, so I don't want to be that.
I mean, we are obviously super prepared today. Like,
yeah, because no one's been putting podcast shit. So
I mean, hey, that's not my fault that I was lazy and didn't do it.
well, kind of is.
It's like exactly your fault.
I blame the government.
Fair enough.
But yeah, I don't know. So, well, for like quickly, because we didn't do it before, and we definitely should have. So my boy Xenohex over here. What do you do on YouTube? Because you have a channel.
What? He's
All right,
muted.
good
So
talk.
Nothing at all.
why do you keep unmuting yourself?
Because I can.
Understandable.
Alright, no, but like, nah, for like, what do you do? Like, I know you don't upload very often, but like...
I'm planning on doing like gaming videos and stuff. I haven't started yet
Alright.
because
So-
I never really had time or encouragement. But I'm planning on it.
So they're in the works, we can watch out for those?
Yeah.
Alright, do you have any social media you want to shout out?
Well, I'm setting things up. I have a Twitter. So-
All right, time to meet him. We don't want. All right.
You're a great guest, you know that?
Yeah. Well, I'm not.
You're in silence, kind of listening to everyone. You're like Tommy C in the Baited podcast. Alright! Alright, this is...
I don't have a lot of comments.
So, did you guys see or hear about that new, and I hate to keep bringing up, like, every podcast he's here, but, like, Jake Paul, right? He made his YouTube Stars diss track.
Oh yeah.
And it's funny because immediately, like, he has a bunch of, like, YouTubers, like, he has, like, H3 who made a few videos on him. He had, like...
Y'all are just a bunch of haters. Dab.
Jake Paul, you killed 3 children and crippled 5. You're just hating Jake Paul's #1 army in the world.
Jake Paul fan. He's just so savage.
Yeah. Yeah,
But yeah.
so
Well, when you're
he
talking
made
about
this-
the
He made
Alright.
this diss track, right? Except the thing is, immediately, like, It's a diss track in the title, right?
Yeah,
Look
and the
at this,
first thing was like, this is not a diss
Wait,
track. It's
that's
like,
the
hold
first
on a
thing you see.
second.
It's like black screen, white text. This is not a diss track. Then what is it then, Jake Paul? Like, that's clickbait at its finest. So, then, like, all he does is really just like, yo, alright, so you're saying that I'm a bad person for doing bad things. However, like, I was doing all these good things, where were you? And the thing was, a good point, I forget who made it, but it was, I want to say it was, like, Keen. But what he said was, just, well, if you want them to, like, put, like, is, like, one of the lyrics is just, like, that ain't on your Twitter, that on Insta, that ain't on your Twitter, man, that ain't on your Insta. That's an actual lyric. But he, made the point, just like, look, if you want all this exposure for these good things you're doing, supposedly out of the kindness of your heart, why don't you put it on your Twitter? Why don't you put it more on your Instagram, right? Like, don't blame other people for being unaware when you didn't make a point to make them aware of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very good point. Like, it's not their fault.
But the thing with his, it's like, Jake, if you look at his channel, he does a lot of shitty things. He's like, oh, no, I understand, but look at all the good things I do. Yeah, doing good things doesn't cancel the fact that you're a dipshit.
Yeah.
And also, that doesn't get rid of the fact that he basically is using one of his fans with cancer to say, "Hey, I'm a nice guy." Like, you're using a kid.
Make-A-Wish, like, page.
Yeah.
Like, really?
He's legitimately pulling a Foozy tube.
Dude, that's true, dude. You haven't heard one of those memes in a while, a Foozy tube.
But the thing is, he's using a kid for, like, hey, I'm a good guy, see? Like,
yeah, except
he's legit pulling a Foozy tube.
You know he is. It's ridiculous, this Jake Paul guy. And, like, it's not dissing anybody, it's just,
Big
like,
channel, over 1 million subs.
yeah. Like, Jake Paul, you probably heard of him. Big YouTuber, over 3 million subs, and, yeah,
he has 5 million in 6 months. He's supposedly never been done before.
Yeah, but we don't know. I don't know. If I'm, like, honest with you, I think that scarce that impressions. Is Scarce posting?
Yeah, he's posting now, but, like, it's like he's doing even more clickbait. He's even more monotone. He's like, hey, what's up, guys? It's Scarce here. Today we're doing this, and that. It's like, all right, I'm gonna watch him be monotone for fucking 13 minutes.
Hold on, I just want to point out, Tanner's at a family reunion, but he's currently, like, typing in chat. Like, so he's watching the stream.
Yeah, how about this, Tanner? How about you go hang out with your family?
Alright, but anyway, right, so, and he doesn't diss anybody, he's just like, yo, where was y'all at when I was on email, stopping depressed fans from killing themselves?
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, what?
Hey. Yeah. Hey.
Swept up. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. But he also tries to goes for, like, the Lil Yachty with, like, the ridiculous auto-tune. It's crazy. You gotta love him. And, like, honestly, I don't really think Jake's that bad of a person, right? Like, I bet if I met him, he's, like, a nice guy. And, because, like, we'll say, he does do, like, a lot of fan interaction, right? And he's, like, really nice in that respect. But, like, then he's, like, he'll do these things, and you can't explain that. Like, I genuinely don't think that he was trying to use the, cancer patient specifically to make him look good, right? Like, that wasn't his intentions from the beginning. However, like, it definitely comes across like that. Like, you gotta be careful when you're doing things like that.
The thing is also is that, like, he doesn't have any proof of these statements.
Yeah, no, he doesn't. Like, he has a couple video clips of the things like the Make-A-Wish patient, the
Where was y'all at when I was in the kitchen? Shut up, Jake. Just shut up.
passing out t-shirts. It's like, Okay, did he pay for all these t-shirts and backpacks, I want to know? Or is he just there, like, as a volunteer, like, here you go?
Alright, where was y'all at when I was, being a public nuisance, getting 1,014-year-old girls to come to our house, yeah?
Where was y'all at when I was at 0 subs, making 5 million YouTube in 6 months?
Or so yeah, when I was dropped from Disney. Wait, no, I think we partially, we parted ways. Not dropped.
I really love how he's just like, what was it called? He's like, where was y'all at when Selena left Disney? You didn't talk shit to her, but now you talk shit to me. I really love that lyric. Like, that lyric speaks to me because, really?
Yeah, but here's the thing, Selena Gomez, last time I checked, she isn't a dipshit.
Yeah, she was out of, like, she wasn't doing shows anymore, and she was just like, and she left, like, contract. She's like, look, I'm gonna go, and it was alright, because she wasn't being a complete fuckwad, right?
Exactly.
Well, then, what do you call it? Jake Paul's over here just like, yo, what's up, Jake Paulers? Today, I'm gonna set fire to my neighbor's house. Epic prank. Cops called, right?
No. What's up, guys? What's going on, Jake Paulers? Today, I'm gonna run into my neighbor's house with a fully automatic shotgun and kill their child.
And then he gets dropped from Disney. I love how he denies getting dropped from Disney. Like, dude, you gotta be like PewDiePie and just be like, look, homie, they stopped supporting me. Like, they just kicked me out. Like, they gave me the boot. And then they try to spin, like, you could try and spin it on them, right? To be like, oh, wow, well, yeah, look at them being...
Disney's just a bunch of haters. Dab, Jake Paulers, #1.
Yeah, Jake Paulers, #1. But, like, it's so ridiculous what Jake Paul's doing. So either way, I'm done.
Speaking of shitty YouTubers doing diss tracks, I like how the Sidemen are on now all doing diss tracks.
Yeah, what's the deal with the Sidemen? Like, there was some beef with them, like, in KSI and all that?
Because, like, KSI, he made a video about, like, him leaving the Sidemen because he wants to pursue bigger and better things or like that.
Yeah.
And then, like, I think it was either Bazinga, fucking Sheldon. Bazinga. Yeah, it's his name. His name's Bazinga. It's fucking dumb. Or it was either Bazinga or Mini Minter or whatever. I forget his name.
I'm pretty sure it's Mini Minter. It was
like they made a diss track or something, like exposing him for doing bad stuff, and then it's how this started a whole thing with like Rice Gum getting into it and like
Comedy Shorts Gamer, where he's like, oh, you want to join Team 10 or what do you call? Take over his what do you call it? His brother KSI's spot in
Sidemen.
In Sidemen, yeah, I forgot what it's called. Speaking of which, Sidemen, what an awful name for a group. It sounds like henchmen. Like
the Minutemen.
Like the sidekicks? Like what?
I mean, but they do like soccer videos though, or football because they're British.
Yeah. And then there's just a whole beef with Comedy Shorts Gamer and them, and he threw some pretty good fire on them. Like they're just like, oh, you want to join it? Like take over your brother's spot or something. Like we'll be fine without him, or it's something dumb. And he was like, really, because he made like 90% of all your ad revenue on that channel. It was pretty savage.
But the thing is that, like, I like how we're all talking about like these, but the real person is Rice Gum, the guy who's been making quote-unquote diss tracks for all these, for like the last, I don't know, year or so, but they're all been terrible. It's like, I like how like,
I love It's Every Day Sis, because like he tried
every night.
It's Every Night Sis, my bad. And he tried to make it good, but then like you also gotta take into account he's Rice Gum. So
yeah, last time I checked, Mulan wasn't good at rap. Was that racist?
A little bit. But get flagged.
We already getting demonetized. We don't even get money. Like,
okay.
We don't have a partnership. Like.
Well, that brings us to our sponsor.
Today's sponsors Audible. Use code for 15% off your next audiobook.
code Jake Paul Drama.
Use code HaterDab for 50 for free. Use code DAB for 3 free meals using Blue Apron.
Oh, Blue. For
you know what?
Dollar Shave Club.
You know what I love more than drama? Crunchyroll.
You know what I love more than drama? A nice healthy snack from Nature Box.
Man,
I've watched many podcasts. I pretty much know all. Oh, they have those weird I forget what brand it is, but they're those weird like foam mattresses. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah.
Have you seen those?
Purple.
Purple.
Those purple beds.
I think they're purple, like herpes.
Purple nurple.
God. Yeah. It'll come to me later. But yeah.
Wait. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I forget. It's like, oh, you know what I love more than talking about gaming news? Loot Crate. Loot Crate sends you geeky and nerdy stuff every month.
Loot Crate, dude, that's old school. Dude, don't I love about
One Up Box?
They made the Curiosity Box, right?
Yeah.
Which is literally just a Loot Crate for like people like who watch Face-Off.
Yeah.
I'll say they have some pretty cool stuff on there I saw, but like
today's episode of the CloudSurfers Podcast is brought to you by Movement Watches.
What, Jax Films? You're bringing in a Jax Films?
I've been bringing in Jax Films like the entire time. He's done Audible, Crunchyroll, like Loot Crate. He's done Movement Watches. He's done like weird like electric bikes. It's like,
dude, I gotta appreciate how Jax Films like he doesn't care. He'll sponsor anything.
Today's episode of Yai is sponsored by a fully automatic ASMR.
ASMR, did you say?
No, it's like it's like something like assault rifle. That's like an SMR. It's like
some kind of fully automatic ASMR.
That would be so weird.
How would that work? You just like shoot a gun and it whispers at you.
Today's episode of sponsored by It's a scream.
I don't get what that joke's supposed to be.
Oh, it's like a joke where like it's like this joke that I have in my school where we were like thinking of making like a video for our school like show where we walk around and do nothing that makes sense to people. Like we like, oh, we're just gonna ask you a couple questions. They go, okay. And we just go, and we point the mic at their mouth. Yeah, but and they point the mic at their face, and then we just like see what they do. It was
worst prank video.
No, but it's supposed to be like so dumb that it's funny, but
it's just dumb.
but like the teacher found it funny, but it's like we're not putting that on the show because it's stupid. And we're like, yeah, it's understandable. I guess it's stupid. But now me and my friend are just like we just like do stuff where we're talking and in mid-sentence we start screaming and it's stupid.
Sounds stupid. Got him. That Got him was sponsored by Luke. We're not sponsored by any of these guys, by the way. Don't
use code.
Use code CLOUT.
use code CLOUT for 15% off your next pair of Clout goggles.
Well, isn't it 50%?
What?
You said you were about to say 50. Why isn't it 50?
I said 15.
But you were about to say 50.
15 and 50 sound exactly the same, kind of, except for teen.
They sound exactly the same, kind of, not really.
They start out the same. Listen.
What are you talking about? They are the same.
Yeah, what's the difference? Alright, so I'm just gonna talk about this game that me and Zeno have been playing lately. Oh, not sponsored.
Black Squad?
Yeah, Black Squad. And if you've ever played CSGO, it's like that, but like you know the toxic parts of CSGO, like that terrible community? That's the entire Black Squad community.
Rosh B, Sukable, Rosh B.
No, dude, it's surprisingly not a lot of Russians. Like,
Surprisingly.
but like they're so.
All right. You can joke with me, but straight up lie to me. Now that's dumb.
Now, man, that's dummy dumb.
I can't believe you just straight up lied. We talked about no Russians are in this game.
Yeah, but what do you call it? It's like, it's terrible. It's like, it's free as go. Because there's an entire...
Free as go?
Free as go. Because it's a free-to-play game. Except, you know how in CSGO you get all the weapons, like, unlocked default, and then you have to, like, get money and, you know, buy them before the round, right?
Buy the skins and the... Yeah.
No, not buy the skins. Like, buy the guns, like, in the round. Like you have to get money to buy the op, right?
At the beginning of the round.
Yeah. That's not the way it works, actually. The way it works is you have guns that you can buy, like, it's like you unlock it for like how long, or sometimes it can be permanent, but a lot of times it's like unlock it for like 3 days. It's so dumb.
Yeah, it sounded like Blacklight Retribution if you've ever played that.
Yeah, that's old school, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Well, speaking of free-to-play games, there's actually a game I found on the free-to-play section. That is, have you ever played Paper Mario at all?
Yeah, I have.
There's a game that someone made that's called Super POTUS Trump. That is Paper Mario, but the characters are presidential like candidates and Trump and Hillary Clinton and all that. And it's
Bernie.
Yeah, there's probably Bernie in there, but the first because like it's not a game where you can walk around and just like fight enemies. It's like different levels where you fight candidates, like debates and stuff, and it's fucking dumb. Like the first one is like what was his name? Like Mark Rubio or something like that.
Yeah, Mark Rubio.
And then the level 2 is like Ted Cruz, and level 3 is like someone else, and the final level is Hillary Clinton.
Oh my god. Mark Rubio, what a meme, right?
Oh yeah, Jeb Bush.
Oh god.
Please clap. Please.
Please come to Brazil.
Please come.
Alright.
See, that's the part where we're supposed to laugh. I'm kidding.
Well, yeah, that's where you're supposed to laugh. You know, but you laugh when it's funny, Christian.
No. You don't seem to understand. That was.
You just don't understand humor. Just don't understand what a joke is.
Okay, Claptrap. You remember that mission?
No.
It seems like it. It's like the mission in Borderlands where you have to go to that.
I get it, Chris. This guy. Wow. Oh wow, dude, we have a lot of you at 0. Thank you guys so much for watching. Oh god, this is terrible. So, well, we've already been streaming for about 40 minutes. How crazy is that? Well, I mean, to be fair, a lot of that was just...
Wait, did you say 40? We've been streaming for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, well, I just remember that we had like 10 minutes like beforehand. But no, it's like 37 elapsed time, so that means that we've been streaming for like almost a half an hour.
Yeah, we've been streaming for like 37 minutes, so close to 40. I mean, but not exactly 40.
I don't need this. All right. So anyway, so your school, how's school been going for you, dude? Christian.
Awful.
All right, glad to see that.
Glad to hear it.
I mean, I'm doing my work and shit, but like the people around me are absolutely awful.
Well, like in your grade or just around?
No, this group of freshmen have. No, there's the seniors are the only people that are tolerable. Oh, and except for maybe a few of the juniors, but everybody else is awful because they're nothing but how do I say it?
Jews.
You know. No. We don't accept Jews in our school. I'm kidding.
All right.
But like,
You're kidding?
Not my
Why
school.
okay, but I was kidding. Okay.
Were you?
Yes. But there's this
Christian Nazi confirmed.
Okay, so you guys start talking again. Okay, whatever.
Alright, so you're gonna continue what you were saying?
Okay, I lost my train of thought for some reason.
All you had to do was follow the damn train.
All we had to do was follow the damn number 9. Alright.
No.
Yes. Seth's. I forget what I was talking about. Like,
Alright,
yeah,
so this group of freshmen.
oh yeah, there's like this year freshman is like the worst that we've had. Like, cause last year the group of freshmen weren't that bad. There was like a few that were kind of annoying, but since we went from around 800 people to 1,000 people because of how many freshmen we got. Let's just say trying to go through the lobby to get your classroom is literally impossible because we have traffic with people. Let that sink in that we have enough, because people like to sit in the middle of the hallway in a group and just stand there and talk. In the middle of the hallway when we're trying to get somewhere. To the point to where I legit want to, because I'm kind of a big boy. I just like
kind of a big boy. You heard it here first, folks.
Because like I legit just want to like full speed, just like bulldoze straight through them and just get to my class, because they sit right in front of like every single door. Like, you can't go through the door because you have to squeeze through them. And if you try to squeeze through them, they get mad at you. Like, I don't know who the fuck you pushing. It's like, can you not stand for the fucking door then? Like, are you fucking dumb?
What are you, a goofus?
hey buddy, just rolling from stupid down. But the thing is that like these freshmen think that they own the school or whatever. Like they're better than everybody else. So if you do anything to them, like if you bump into them on accident, you say something to them, they get all up in your face. Like, I don't know who the fuck you talking to. Get away. Hit me if you want to. I don't give a shit. I'm just like,
come on, slam.
It's like it's just like, because I was in one of my classes. It's like a gym class where we play like ultimate frisbee and whatever.
It's a class, or it is a gym class.
Wait, what?
It's like a gym class, or it is a gym class.
I said it's like a gym class. I don't know what it is. It's basically we play sports that are not like popular sports. Like we play like ultimate frisbee. We play like
ultimate frisbee. Oh my god!
It's
dude.
weird.
No one plays that. If you
my school does.
Watching this, stop it. You have an issue.
But the thing is, we were playing that like a couple Friday or something, and we were like, I was like, there was this part. There's like this group. I can't talk. We're putting the teams, and since me and another senior were the only two upperclassmen, and everybody else were just like freshmen, I had to like get put into a group with like the worst kind of people. There was this one girl who got up into one of the other seniors' face and go like, "I don't give a shit what color you are. Don't talk to me. Shut the fuck up." And it's like, I realized
you have to say, I don't care what color you are. Like,
yeah, she was talking like she was yelling at him, and she was like, yeah, and like she was the only one who was yelling. Like, she was like, I don't understand why I have to get so angry. It's like, he's not getting angry. You're the one getting really upset for no reason. And then like,
obviously he just breathed in her direction. Like,
yeah, because like supposedly because we're playing the ultimate frisbee, so he threw the frisbee and he ran into her on accident, but he didn't say anything to her because like he just like, I guess he said like, I'm sorry, something under his breath, and she didn't hear him, and she was like, oh, then start going like getting mad at him, and she's like, you're getting so worked up over this goddamn game. It's like, oh, you're the one getting mad. Like, you make no sense. Like,
you gotta love him. Like,
and like the part to where like it's, I don't like because the thing is, this senior that
you guys so much for watching now.
The senior that she was getting mad at, he's like super like buff. Like, he obviously like works out like 3 times like a freaking like week.
Second.
Yeah, like, cause he's like super like buff. Like, he could just turn around and like punch her, and it can be heard around the fucking world. Like, just like like the shock waves. like straight up punch her in the next week. You know what I'm saying?
What is this?
Like-
Chris? Not Chris Brown. Oh, what do you call this? Everybody hates Chris, like sort of threat. I'm gonna punch you into next week.
But like he's like I don't like maybe the fact that he's like I don't want to be that kind of guy. You just like get worked up over no reason, but straight up he could have turned around and socked her and she would have been like knocked out for like 3 days. I mean, I'm just saying.
It's generally called a coma.
Yeah. But like I always just sit back and just like watch the carnage because I'm just the kind of person who like keeps to himself. Like at school because I don't want to associate with anybody at my school because they're all awful.
Because they're all black.
Yes, no, most of them are white,
yes,
but they
no.
act. I mean, most of them are white, but they act black. If that makes sense.
You're sounding so more racist than you are. Like.
Because like I'm being serious, but they act black, but they're not black.
Christian, you can't say that.
How can I not say that? That's legit what they are.
Oh my god. It's like, they act black, but they're not black. So...
Wait, you want me to say they act like monkeys?
Alright!
Well, they are. They're not just acting.
We have some business to attend to. What kind of business? Monkey business. That emoji. Speaking of the Emoji Movie, I watched that. Definitely not illegally online because I actually. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I watched it illegally online. FBI kicked out my door. Hey.
Open up, please.
But I sat through the entire 1 hour and 23 minutes, and I regret that decision because it's nothing but 2015 jokes.
PPAV?
Yes.
I heard there were like 4 poop jokes in the first like 10 minutes.
Yes, there was. Because Patrick Stewart, Patrick Stewart like did this thing where he was like, right after he got out of the cage or whatever, and he went down the elevator, he was like, the one guy was like, "Man, you are smooth," and he was like, "I'm just doing my duty."
I feel
and the next one,
Sir Patrick Stewart, right?
Sir Patrick Stewart.
That he's actually been knighted.
But the thing is that like,
but like I feel bad for him.
And then,
like, how much money did they have to pay him?
What?
How much money did they have to pay him?
Well, the budget was $50 million.
$50 million?
Well, $50 million. If you look at the Emoji Movie, budget is $50 million.
15 or 50? Like 50 or 15?
50.
What?
Yep.
Because 15's still pretty crazy, but it's an animated movie, so I mean, I can understand it. I don't know why I said animated.
I mean,
like,
basically, it's like, but here's the thing. Sony basically took 50 million and lit it on fire. That's basically what they did.
Yeah. But like, you gotta, it's pretty ridiculous. Literally, why? The
funny thing is that Rachel Ray played Spam.
I heard about like the shrimp on the Barbie joke, or just...
Oh yeah, the shrimp emoji, because like the main character who is a emoji that can't find his emotion, like
he's
fucking...
meh. Excuse me.
Yeah, but basically he walked up about to cross the street and he sees the shrimp and he's like, "Are you excited about the first day?" And he's like, "Oh, all right, yeah, mate. We're gonna be going to have a straight Barbie tonight." And he jumps to a cocktail. It's like, oh my god. It's like, it was such a fake accent. It's like my attempt at an Australian accent.
Oh,
it's
my
awful.
crikey, look at it.
Yeah, it's exactly what it was. And it's like
the entire concept of it is like, take Wreck-It Ralph, inject cancer, there you go.
the thing is that it's not even based on Wreck-It Ralph. It's just like.
No, I'm saying
It's
no.
like-
The plot is very similar because you think about it. Just like the one, like the main character is an outcast, and he wants to like prove that he's like fine, and then he meets this other character who's also an outcast, and so and that person's just like, you're fine the way you are, and then they're like, oh, lit, and then it ends with him being all chill, like.
Yeah, but the thing is that like the ending of the movie is just like there's a.
It ended with a giant dance party.
No, actually, no. That's actually wrong. The ending of the movie is actually a 3-minute. I counted because I wanted it to end. But there is in the part of the middle of the movie that is a 20-minute dance scene, and when they're in the Just Dance app.
Minute.
Yep. You
By the way,
realize how long that
it's
is?
now free on iOS and Android.
What?
No, what do you call? Have you seen Jack's Films emoji movie review?
Oh yeah, the Just Dance app.
Yeah, it's like the Just Dance app is now free on both iOS and Android. It's a great name.
And like just everything about the movie, like if you're thinking about even attempting to go see the movie, just don't. Just don't. Just turn around and leave the movie theater or watch a good movie.
We have a
Like-
drive-in theater like near my house, right? And so I'm just waiting till they start playing the emoji.
Watch The Boss Baby. It's not kidding. That movie's
I'm just
awful as
waiting
well.
for the emoji movie to come out there. So like, yeah, boy, 3 tickets to the emoji movie and bring like my whole squad.
Here's the thing. At least they didn't. Okay. Here's the thing. Sony is really bad with their money because The Boss Baby. You know, actually, The Boss Baby. Their budget was $125 million.
Really?
Yes.
You wanna repeat that figure again?
The budget on the Boss Baby movie was $125 million. Here's the thing. At least it wasn't like the Emoji Movie where they legit just threw away $50 million. This one got a.
$125 million for the Boss Baby. What? How? What?
Did you yell that out your window? No, but the thing is, at least it wasn't like the Emoji Movie where they legit just lit up like $50 million on fire. This one, at least.
I've never heard of Boss Baby.
You don't call the Boss Baby at 3 a.m.
Here's the thing that doesn't make any sense about the movie either. The baby, it's Alec Baldwin plays the child.
Alec Baldwin.
Plays the Boss Baby.
What?
Jimmy Kimmel plays the dad in that movie.
What?
But the thing is about, once again, it's not like the Emoji Movie where they legit set like a $50 million on fire. This one at least was average ratings. Like it got 50% on Rotten Tomatoes, 4 out of 5 on video or whatever, and it got a 6.4 out of 10 on IMDb.
All right.
It's a bad movie, but it's not an awful movie. So
yeah, I love how the Emoji Movie, it's like 3%. Like,
it's actually like 5%, I think.
I remember it being 3% on Rotten Tomatoes for.
Is that good or bad?
What do you think, Austin?
Well, I don't know, because I remember David saying it was like golf.
No. Oh yeah,
Here's the thing.
No,
Okay,
he said it was like golf as a joke. Like lower scores are better.
Oh. I didn't know.
Okay. Look at what it says. The top box office. The Dark Tower, 18%. Dunkirk, 93%. The Emoji Movie, 8%.
Alright, no, so it's up 1.7 on IMDb, 8% on Rotten Tomatoes, and 10% on Metacritic.
Yeah.
So yeah, you gotta love this. Let's look at
The thing is that they legit had some pretty decent voice actors.
Yeah, they had like T.J. Miller in there.
Yeah, they had T.J. Miller. They had they had
Stewart.
Yeah, Patrick Stewart. They had Christina Aguilera, and they had Sofia Vergara. Like I don't forget now. Yeah, whatever. She's from like Modern Family or something. Yeah. And they had Jake Johnston from the Wizards of Waverly Place.
Wow.
He played the main character Alex.
They had James Corden in there too.
I forget who James Corden even is.
He's like this like kind of like chubbier dude, British, and what do you call? He just does this thing where like he'll interview people on like CBS and all that.
Wait, hold on. Wreck-It Ralph 2 is coming in 2018.
It doesn't need a sequel.
Ralph Breaks the Internet. Wreck-It Ralph 2.
Oh. Alright, so here, I'm gonna read the plot synopsis, alright? Because we need to pad the runtime for this. Just like the Emoji Movie. Gene is an emoji that lives in Textopolis, a digital city inside the phone of his user Alex. He is the son of two emojis named Mel and Mary. Wow, okay. And is able to make multiple expressions despite his parents' upbringing. His parents are hesitant of him going to work, but Gene insists that he can feel useful. Upon receiving a text from his crush Addie, Alex decides to send her emoji. When Gene is selected, he panics, makes a confusing expression, and wrecks the text center. Gene is called in by Smiler, a smiley emoji, and the leader of the tech center, which concludes that Gene is a malfunction and therefore must be deleted. Wow, this doesn't sound like any movie I've ever heard of.
What are you trying to like
Wreck-It Ralph?
Wreck-It Ralph, dude.
I still don't. I don't think I've ever seen Wreck-It Ralph.
Oh, dude. All right, I just put the Emoji Movie plot synopsis here up on Alright, hold on, let me just, Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna have to get the screen. Right. Actually, we're gonna... Oh, whoops, alright, wrong thing, so... Looks like we're just gonna have to have it on a weird, smaller screen then, guys, sorry. So anyway...
Oh, use Firefox? Whoa, what a nerd.
Fight me then. Alright, so Gene is called in by Smiler, a smiley emoji, and the leader of the tech center contends that Gene is a malfunction and therefore must be deleted. Gene is chased by bots, but is rescued by High Five, a once popular emoji has since lost its fame due to lack of use. He tells Gene that he can be fixed if they find a hacker, and High Five accompanies them so they can reclaim his fame. I do want to point out something. In the area of unused emojis, they have the eggplant emoji in there.
Yeah, which is actual common use emoji.
How are you going to imply that nobody uses the eggplant emoji?
Oh, there's a picture of I'm pretty sure some random thought on Twitter put they put it at Apple. They were like, y'all need to implement this, and it was the emoji and the peach thing. Like emojis, but they had skin colors, and so it said, "I think you guys forgot these are fruits." No,
that's great.
But the thing is that also when they were in that thing, right when Gene was like, "Yo, you realize this hacker could also make you reclaim your fame." The High Five got super cocky, and while he was leaving, he said to the old lady emoji, "Bye, Felicia."
Yeah.
Are you hold on?
Are you being serious right now? Are you actually being serious? No. I need to know.
Alright, so Smiler sends more bots to look for Gene when he finds out that he's left Textopolis, as his actions have caused Alex to think that his phone needs to be fixed. Gene and High Five come to a piracy app where they meet the hacker emoji Jailbreak, who wants to reach Dropbox so that she can live in a Why?
Dropbox.
Why? Why does this exist? I love how they go to a piracy app, right? Just like for illegal downloading. The trio is attacked by Smiler's bots, but managed to escape into the game Candy Crush. Jailbreak reveals that Gene be fixed in the cloud, and the group goes off to Just Dance app, now free for download on both iOS and Android, by the way.
Shut up.
While there, Jailbreak is revealed to be a princess emoji named Linda, who fled home too after being tired of being stereotyped. They're once again attacked by bots, and their actions cause Alex to delete the Just Dance app, now free for download on iOS and Android. Gene and Jailbreak escape, but High is taken along with the app and ends up with the trash. Alright, well. Alright. Mel and Mary go searching for Gene and have a very lethargic argument. They make up in the Instagram app when Mel reveals that he too is a malfunction, explaining Gene's behavior while traveling through Spotify. Jailbreak admits that she likes Gene just the way he is, and that he should not be ashamed of his malfunction. They make it to the trash, and I also want to point out, why is Jailbreak an emoji? Like, that makes no sense at all. Anyway. So, make it to trash and rescue I-5, but we're soon attacked by an upgraded bot. They evaded and entered. Wow, well, it was like they were attacked by an upgraded bot, and they're just like, all right, they were fine though. They evaded and entered Dropbox, where they encounter a firewall. The gang must get past it with the password being Addie's name and make it to the cloud, where Jailbreak prepares to reprogram Gene. Gene admits his feelings for Jailbreak, but she wishes to stick to her plan of venturing into the cloud. Okay. Unintentionally causing Gene to revert to his apathetic programming out of heartbreak, the upgrade. A bot takes Gene, and a High-5 and Jailbreak race after them. As Smiler prepares to delete Gene, Mel and Mary arrive, but are also threatened. Jailbreak and High-5 disable the bot, which falls on top of Smiler. Alex has since taken his phone to the store to have his phone erased to fix the problem. Out of desperation, Gene prepares to have himself texted to Addie, making numerous faces to express himself. Realizing that Addie received a text from him, Alex stops getting his phone erased, saving the emoji, and finally getting to speak with Addie. Gene accepts himself for who he is and is celebrated by all the emojis. This is ridiculous. This is a terrible movie. So let's see some while Rob Riggy is an ice cream emoji uncredited. Wow, that's messed up. Jeff Ross has an internet troll. What? This is ridiculous.
Rob Riggle? Hold on a second.
Wait, let's check out what's Rob Riggle done. Who is he?
He was in the other guys, Step Brothers, and 21 Jump Street, I believe.
Oh, okay.
He was in the My Name of Jeff movie.
Oh, he's in The Hangover. Terrorists. Oh, he's in Talladega Nights too. Hotel Transylvania, The Lorax, 21 Jump Street. 22 Jump Street. Dumb and Dumber 2. No,
absolutely annoying.
2. My Big Fat Greek Wedding 2. The Emoji Movie. It's gonna be great, dude.
Just stop.
Alright, so yeah.
Everything about this movie is awful.
Yeah, definitely is.
Did Sony make any profit?
Yeah, they made 20 million.
That's it?
Well,
They made 20 million, but lost.
no profit,
So,
20 million profit.
but they spent 50 million.
Yeah, they got 50 million, but they got 70 million box office.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh well, speaking of Despicable Me 3.
Oh God. Despicable E3.
And I'm just loving these games.
I'm just loving these games.
Wait, have you guys ever seen or heard of the movie called A Cure for Wellness?
Oh no, I haven't.
Well, basically, this I saw it about like a good hour or 30 minutes. I forget how much of it I've seen, but it was basically a movie that's like really like psychedelic and weird and it's basically where this guy goes to retrieve one of like this business like executive from this this cureness like this like.
Are you okay?
What?
You're just like this this
Because I can't. It's hard for me. It's hard for me to explain it. It's because it's really weird. But it's like he has to get this guy from the center, but he gets trapped there himself because he's not well. But they put shit in the water to make him not well.
They're putting chemicals in the water to turn the freaking frogs gay.
And there's a scene where they're putting the main character in a tank full of water, but there's eels in it. But the guy doesn't get him out, so he starts just drowning because he's jacking off to a girl.
What?
That's a legit scene. That's a legit scene in the movie. And it's like, what the fuck is this? Like,
I think we should end the podcast on that note.
yes.
So,
Yes.
Thank you guys so much for watching. This stream was very all over the place, but thank you for sticking in.
The one person, which is me.
But yeah, like I said, thanks so much for watching. If you like the video, if you like what we're doing, please subscribe. Follow us on Twitter for updates, just little things. Also join our Discord server if you want to talk with us personally. It's pretty cool. If you want, you should subscribe to our personal channels. Links to those down in the description.
Yeah,
also,
but Austin's channel isn't gonna get any
also
recognition because they're not
100% be sure to subscribe to Xenohex Productions.
Nah.
No, you don't want that.
Nah.
Links down in the description for all his social medias.
I'm gonna go get on Paladin and look at that sky. I'm kidding.
Yeah. Also, be sure to download the Just Dance app now free on
Shut up.
iOS.
We're not sponsored by them.
Yeah, we're not any brands or things that have been mentioned during the stream. We are not sponsored by. We're not affiliated with. I just really do like the Just Dance app.
No, you don't.
Now free on iOS and Android. So,
Oh my god.
on that note, thank you guys so much for watching. This has been the CloudSurfers. Have a